The Betrayal of a Best Friend, inspired by a true story. Note, this story is inspired by real events. The names of the people and some details have been changed to protect their privacy. It was around 9:30 at night. The small village market had already closed and only one tea stall was still open. Rakib sat there alone, unable to sleep. His face was filled with sadness and his eyes showed nothing but disappointment. In his hand was an old mobile phone. Again and again, he dialed the same number, hoping someone would answer. Every time, he heard the same message. The number you're trying to reach is currently switched off. The number belonged to his closest friend, Sajib. Rakib and Sajib had been best friends for nearly 15 years. They studied at the same school, played football on the same field, and later attended college together. Everyone in the village admired their friendship. People often said, if you see one of them, the other won't be far away. As time passed, life became more difficult. Rakib chose to stay in his village instead of going abroad. He started a small business and worked day and night. Every coin he earned came from honest hard work. Little by little, he managed to save a respectable amount of money. Meanwhile, Sajib was struggling financially. One afternoon, Sajib came to Rakib with tears in his eyes. "My friend," he said, "I have one last chance to start a business. If I miss this opportunity, my life will be ruined. Please help me." Without asking for any documents or guarantees, Rakib handed over all the money he had spent years saving. He smiled and said, "I can earn this money again, but promise me one thing. Never let this money destroy our friendship." Sajib hugged him tightly. "You are more than a friend. You are my brother. I will never betray you." Rakib believed every word. During the first month, Sajib called regularly and gave updates about his business. In the second month, the calls became less frequent. By the third month, he stopped answering altogether. Rakib thought his friend must be busy. Then one day, he heard shocking news. Sajib had moved to the city. He had rented a beautiful office. He had bought a brand new motorcycle. His business was growing rapidly, yet he never contacted Rakib. Still, Rakib trusted him. He believed that one day Sajib would return the money and apologize for the delay. Finally, Rakib decided to visit the city. When he entered Sajib's office, Sajib looked surprised. But instead of welcoming his old friend, he looked annoyed. "I don't have time right now," Sajib said coldly. "Come another day." Rakib remained calm. "I didn't come to ask for money," he replied softly. "I only wanted to know why you stopped answering my calls." Sajib frowned. "Do I have to explain everything to you?" he replied. Those words pierced Rakib's heart like a knife. The man he had trusted more than anyone now treated him like a complete stranger. Rakib tried many more times to contact him. Nothing changed. Eventually, the village elders arranged a community meeting to settle the matter. In front of everyone, Sajib looked into Rakib's eyes and said, "I never borrowed any money from him." Silence filled the room. Rakib couldn't believe what he had just heard. He realized that losing money hurts, but losing trust hurts much more. Heartbroken, Rakib stopped chasing the money. Instead, he chose to rebuild his life. He worked harder than ever before. He expanded his business. Year after year, his determination paid off. Eventually, he became one of the most successful businessmen in the area. At the same time, Sajib's fortune began to disappear. His business collapsed. His so-called friends abandoned him. The people who once admired him no longer trusted him. Only then did Sajib understand the true price of betrayal. One rainy afternoon, he walked into Rakib's shop. His clothes were wet. His face was full of regret. With tears in his eyes, he whispered, "My friend, please forgive me. I made the biggest mistake of my life." Rakib remained silent for a long moment. Then he looked directly into Sajib's eyes and calmly said, "You didn't just steal my money. You stole my trust. Money can be earned again. But once trust is broken, it is almost impossible to restore." Sajib lowered his head. Tears rolled down his face. For the first time, he understood that the greatest punishment for betrayal does not come from the police, the courts, or society. It comes from your own conscience and from time itself. Moral of the story: you can recover from losing money, but recovering lost trust is much harder. Never betray someone who believes in you with all their heart. Temporary gain may bring short-term success, but in the end, betrayal always comes with a price.